But here, wonderful Moggy, as JT uses to say, Morgan plus 8, so with the 8-cylinder wooden frame. Amazing looking car, very typical, still built like this. They just have more modern engines, of course, and more modern lights, but otherwise these Moggies are still looking the same as back then. Wow, this one is going up to 300 kilometers per hour. But well, you can print anything on that, so it doesn't really mean the car goes 300. But who knows? I have no idea. Anyway, here also, here's the Blondie Raver from TikTok. So I have no idea who it is, but you are at least knowing his car now. So this is a Volkswagen Golf Mark 1 GTI. Also sitting on cool ATS Cup wheels. It's from 1982, as I'm just seeing. Oh, with the old steering wheel. These are 2 drums. I bet this is a Fendt farming tractor. I will find out soon. But now let's take a look at the beautiful black car here. Another Baby Benz 190e. Very standard Lebensgefühl. That's nice. It was a rare choice back then, black. I cannot even remember to have seen a black one of these. So now from this side, this is the Fendt Farmer 3S, so really a Fendt, but it's an older one than I have expected. I'm remembering a former colleague, Michelle, she also has one of these. Well, and now let's also get the front end of the Baby Benz. Here built in so many markets. The GM T-body, it was especially popular in Europe, of course, as Opel Kadett, like as this one. And in the UK it was the Vauxhall Chevette. And well, it was also built in Japan as Isuzu Gemini, in Australia as Holden Gemini. And the Holden was also exported to the US. But anyway, here now we are seeing this wonderful Opel Commodore GS. Echt, das ist wirklich selten, ja. Commodore. Sehr schön. So, the Commodore, if I'm remembering right, had the 6-cylinder engines, while the Record, oh, wonderful Rose style wheels. Oh, take a look to the inside. So this was the top trim level, is the top engines of this car. So back then Opel used different names for different trims. It's also something that GM did also in America, for example. So here once again the Opel Kadett. In Argentina Opel K180. Then it was also exported the Japanese version as Buick Opel. Because the real Opel was too expensive for them. So they said no. Here's another one of these Fendt tractors. It's also a 3S. And well, here's a Volkswagen Golf Mark II with the updated GL bumpers, as it was said back then. I believe these are exit wheels. I need to take a little care because there are people coming from the railway station. The front is of the European Volkswagen Jetta. In the US they had different headlamps. And this is amazing. NSU Prince 1000. So this was the car before it became the NSU TT, which stands for Tourist Trophy, because NSU was very successful in the Tourist Trophy, a motorcycle race. They had lots of motorbikes in their portfolio, so there stands even TT. Could be also the 1000 TT, or the badge was placed there afterwards. Anyway, absolutely an amazing car. In last year I've seen this a couple of times. This is not a Seat, this is the Chrysler Cordoba. Amazing. It's also the only one that I'm knowing from this place. And for sure a rare car over here. So what stands there? It's from 1977. What's also amazing is to look at these ornaments here in the taillight. Amazing. So it seems like the car has previously been in Pennsylvania. This was a lovely coupe. This is a Ford LTD. At the first sight I was believing it's a Lincoln, but no, this is the Ford. Perhaps a Brougham or something like that, I believe. And seeing that short vinyl top.
Οπότε τρώνε παγωτό επάνω, δεν ξέρω Γιάννη σου είναι. Μαζί μου, ναι,
amazing, huh? Really amazing cars, and this one is even coming from Karlsruhe to here. Mercedes-Benz 190 SL. The Roadster. Well, this was only built as Roadster, so. Beautiful car. And here, Mercedes-Benz C123, also great to see. The second generation of the BMW 3 Series. Now this should go a little bit down because I've noticed that my pictures from Leider looked a little bit awkward because I wasn't going down this much. Well, I'm also getting older. With these single headlamps, these are the ones with the 4-cylinder engines. So this is only a 318i. The 6 cylinders had around dual headlamps. Here also interesting Porsche 944 Turbo. For a while I'm remembering I was always saying 940, which was terrible wrong. With Fuchs alloy is nice. Transaxle Turbo. That's true, I was always believing that the Turbo had these extra holes there, the extra air vent, but well, this is 944. Maybe I mistaken it with the 924. Anyway, really A great looking car. Here a Citroën traction event. This car had front wheel drive. That's what traction event is actually meaning. So the name was Program. I've seen this one also a couple of times. From 1953. The Type 11. Looking really very comfy when looking at the back seats. Here, a lovely old Unimog, very old one. And let's take a look to here. You're seeing two pickups. So here's a Ford, and there's a GMC. So here the GMC. What is it called? Step side. Lovely. So here you can see it's GMC 3600 1956. And here we have a Ford F100 from 1965. 208 horsepower, V8, 5.8 liters. So let's take a little look into the engine bay, because I'm knowing some people are loving that. There's still space for a bigger engine, so so here Ford F100 twin beam custom cab. And this person has also been at a lot of events. So and here, also nice. I'm remembering this Oldsmobile Cabless from the show in Walderstadt. Also a nice coupe. I'm curious how many people will still arrive, because, well, there are lots of cars. Here a grey Volkswagen Beetle. Lovely. And left beside the Kübel, as we are saying here in Germany, or in the United States they call it the Thing, Type 181. So over here it wasn't the fun car, it was over here the car from the Bundeswehr, so from our military. So Kübelwagen, that's what we are calling it here. So not the best view from this side, but yeah, anyway, here our Kübel. Kübel means as much as bucket, and here's the Beetle, or Käfer as we're saying here in Germany. Käfer of course also means Beetle. I have to film this one, but here's the W124. Nice wheels.